So I'm going to hop right into it. I like to keep this as short and sweet and to the point as possible, especially on a Sunday night. I know that most people have a whole bunch of things going on with family and, getting ready for the week and everything. So a little bit about myself. I am Brittany Warwood. I have been in this industry for about 5.5 years and just recently switched over to this company with Q Sciences on August 2nd. There was a lot of really great things that guided me and led me to make the decision to start a business with Q Sciences and leave the last company that I was with. The fact that this company is so new and it's a ground floor opportunity, it really sparked my interest because, being in this industry for 5.5 years and kind of knowing a little bit about the success that people have had when they were able to launch with a company at this state, it really was attractive to me for the money-making aspect of it. It was a straight business decision, and I don't regret it one bit because it's already tripled what I was making almost with my last company. So it's proven to be pretty amazing. And my doorbell just rang. What is going on? Just 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Seriously, this doesn't ever happen. Anyways, so the money-making aspect of it, the business decision was obviously smart, in my opinion. But then also when I was looking into this company a little bit more, and I'll go over some of the products as well a little bit later, but the product line is amazing. We have got a supplement that has a whole bunch of medical studies done on it that's been proven to help people with mood disorders, behavioral health disorders. And then also we launched a hemp line, which is awesome. So we'll go into that a little bit later. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of who this random girl in Utah is talking to you about Q Sciences. I'm going to share my screen and just show you guys a few little documents. And like I said, we'll go through these as quick as possible. I do have my chat up. So if you have questions, feel free to go ahead and pop them in that chat. I can't see it until I stop sharing my screen. So bear with me there. I'll pop back in there and make sure to answer them. So. Move this over. Okay. So welcome to Q Sciences. I loved this company because, well, I love this industry because really people are looking into, second incomes, a way to earn a little bit of extra money, and really how you can improve the quality of your life. Those top reasons of why people are wanting to improve the quality of their life would be time, extra time with your family, the freedom to just be able to go spend time with your family, flexibility, lifestyle, health, and wealth. These are all the aspects that Q Sciences gets to cover for us. I like to scroll past some of these ones that aren't super necessary. So having a side gig. You've heard it probably all over social media. When somebody's getting involved with a network marketing company, it's a side gig. That's what it is. Instead of going out and getting a part-time job at a gas station or, whatever it might be, you can have a side gig where you're turning your non-productive time into productive time, where you're able to make some money. So if you're sitting in a carpool school pickup line, break times, lunch times at your normal job, time that you're sitting down binge watching Netflix for hours and hours on end, those are all times throughout my day that I'm able to utilize that and work on this little side gig that I have created. And that in turn has allowed me to do this full time. I retired from my corporate job 2.5 years ago and have been doing network marketing full time since then. Like I said, just since August 2nd is when I've been with Q Sciences, but I've already almost tripled my paycheck from being with this company specifically. And I do believe it's because of the momentum and the timing of where we're at with this business. So that is the whole purpose of why people are going to be looking at these types of businesses. It's the freedom, the flexibility. You can make this extra money from the comfort of your home, or, you know, if you're out on vacation or something and you're able to have some downtime, then you know what, that's great. I can make money while I'm on vacation very simply. And we can teach you obviously how to do all of that. The cool thing about network marketing, you guys, and a lot of people have the bad taste in their mouth with it, but brick and mortar businesses are quickly shifting to click and order. If you think Amazon Prime, if you think all of the boutiques or online shopping that you've done through the holidays, that's basically all that we get to offer people. We are offering you the products that we have, and it's just handled through a stay-at-home mom that gets to do this from her phone. You'll have to excuse my voice. I might be coming down with something, but my goodness, it's all of a sudden getting scratchy. It is easier than ever to shop, share, and create an income from your phone. And we actually have a really state-of-the-art app that we have, that Q Sciences has given us. And I can share any sort of information about this business with somebody through a simple button on this app. It's amazing. It's made it so simple. The overhead that you would have with a brick and mortar business, you don't have that here because obviously you're working it from your home. But that also is giving me an excellent tax break from having a home-based business. So this is really the new way of people getting involved in the whole business aspect on making some extra money for their household. Introduce you a little bit to the man behind the whole thing. This is our founder and CEO, Mark Wilson. He's got a background in finance, leadership, and corporate management, 30 years of success in real estate development and private investments and entrepreneurship. And yes, he was a two-time winning Super Bowl champion, a quarterback for the Patriots and for the Raiders. So that's pretty amazing. But this man himself is just a very humble man. He obviously retired from the NFL, did his real estate up in Seattle, retired from that, and just ended up golfing. Like, you know, typical, I think, is what retired men do, is go golf. But he was driving home from the golf course one day, and he was just like, I can't just do this for the rest of my life. There's got to be something more out there that I can get myself involved in. And so he founded Q Sciences, and it's a really interesting story how it all came about, and I can kind of get into that a little bit later too. So this is Jake Spencer. He's a very, very important piece to this whole Q Science monster. He is our Senior Vice President of Global Sales. This man has been in the direct sales industry for 14 years. He just recently was brought on to Q Sciences in February of this year. Why that's important is because Q Sciences has actually been around since 2012, you guys, but it was strictly just the product line that we've got that was being distributed out there to the world, right? And it was a successful company. So the fact that the products itself was driving sales in this company is pretty amazing. He was brought into this company, like I said, in February, and he has completely revamped the whole thing. So, you know, as far as letting people go on the corporate end that didn't really belong in the business, to completely redoing and restructuring the compensation plan that we are now working with, leading this whole hemp launch that we've done, which has, I mean, that industry alone, you guys, is going to be a billions dollars industry in a very short amount of time because of all the health benefits that are there. So having Jake Spencer as a part of our team is huge. I've already learned a whole bunch from him. He's very knowledgeable. He has built global teams all over the place in his experience with network marketing. He's an expert teacher. He's a great presenter, recruiter, coach, dad, husband. He's a very humble man. Him and Mark together are an unstoppable duo. So, science that's real, products that work. This is one of the main things that kind of brought me over to this company. Like I mentioned before, we've got a micronutrient that has been studied by Harvard Medical multiple times, like over 30 times, you guys, and it has proven to help people with bipolar, autism, ADD, ADHD, schizophrenia, all of these horrible issues that people deal with on their daily basis that they're currently, treating with pharmaceuticals and all of that jazz. And we know, if you know somebody like that closely, you know that it's a struggle and it can be testing. So the fact that we have got this micronutrient that has proven to work, it's got studies on it to work, is amazing. But we also have stuff for vascular health, energy, for sleep, digestive health, men and women's hormonal health. We have bundles that we put all of our products in to give you savings on that. We also have sprays, vitamin sprays that are first to the market, nothing like it out there. And then obviously our hemp line as well. So we have a ton of different verticals in which we get to offer help to people who are needing it. Like I was saying, this company was actually founded in 2012. Why Q Sciences? Well, because we've got scientifically validated health and wellness products. Simple to use business building technology. That's the app I was telling you about. We have the most fair and comprehensive comp plan in the industry. We are also a global worldwide market. And the cool thing about this is the fact that it's minerals and nutrients, you guys. It is very easy for us to break into new countries. So this list right here of Canada, Europe, Japan, Korea, Australia, that's already going to, I know that we're currently working to get into Germany right now. Like, we are going to be growing and expanding huge. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. And when I'm saying timing is everything with Q Sciences, I'm meaning it, because we haven't even touched it yet. So the convenience of online and mobile, it's quick, it's easy social sharing. We utilize social media as a tool to help us, blast these products to people because they are that great. But then also, it's very powerful to have the relationships, the fun, the hands-on experiences that we get to have just being the team that we are. So here's and I kind of already touched on this, so this is kind of a added extra slide too, but we've got the products to help you if you're overly tired, depressed. We've got products to help slow down aging, the overweight, the home weight management thing, especially going into New Year's. This is going to be huge. We've got the hemp to help with stress, and then we've got some amazing things to help with your lack of energy. This is just a nice little picture of all of the things. Let me pull this over here out of the way. Let's miss that. So we've got our sprays right here. You can see those. They come in this cute little case, or you can buy them one-on-one, kind of a la carte. We've got our hemp line here. We've got a weight management product. This is just the whole overview. And if we want to break that down, I'm going to go ahead and do that in these next little slides. So our Q1, so these are the bundles and the packages that I was kind of talking about. This little blue box it's packed with nutrition. This will have our Q Max in it, which is our brain fuel. This is that micronutrient that has methylated versions of vitamin B12 and folate. So it really gets past that brain barrier and delivers all of the nutrients that you could uptake in your body from a vitamin. That's why our vitamin is so much better than anything else on the market, is because of the way that we process it and that we get it that your body can uptake it better. This has your Qmax, like I said. It has your Prime, which is kind of the cardiovascular aspect of it, but this also helps deliver all of those nutrients through your bloodstream. We've got our biotics, which are amazing. I keep getting all these stinking notifications. The biotics are special because they have got a little fuzzy barrier around it. So when you're taking a probiotic, everything's got to pass through your stomach. Well, your stomach acid can eat away and damage a lot of the things that are in there. So this little fuzzy barrier that the biotic has around it allows it to actually get down into your digestive system, where it's actually going to help and do all the work. And then we've got omegas in there as well, which we all know how great omegas are for brain health and all of the things. I keep getting all these notifications. It's driving me crazy. So that is our Q1 pack, which is a pretty excellent deal. You're getting, like I said, all 4 of those in one pack. We've got our Q2 pack, which again is that same blue box. And then you are going to add a green box to that. And this is going to have our Q Vitalize, men or women. You can pick, or whichever preference you have. But basically they are herbal amino acid blends. They are amazing for hormonal balancing stuff. So if you're a woman, think your menstrual cycle, menopause, any sort of like bizarre hormone stuff that you might need adjusted. If you've got some sort of issue going on there, this is an excellent box to purchase. If you're a man, you can purchase the Men's Vitalize, and it has it works with your testosterone, and they are interchangeable. So if you are a woman and you're kind of low on the testosterone scale, you are more than okay to take the Men's Vitalize to kind of help balance you out. And this also comes with our Q Sleep Spray, which is pretty stinking amazing. You just spray it under your tongue and have a good night's sleep. It delivers a powerful punch. I keep getting so many notifications right where I need to click my next button. It's driving me nuts. Okay, so this Q3 is our next one. Again, notice your same blue box. You can pick your same green box of the Vitalize, but then in this pack, you can also pick one of our healthy energy drinks. So our Q Focus is a sustained energy. You pour it into your water. It's got 3 different caffeine sources in it, and it will fire off throughout the day 3 different times. Or you can choose our Q Sport, which is, I wouldn't call it a pre-workout just because we are going to be releasing a pre-workout. However, this is something, like a 5-hour energy. If you needed to, you're going to go do something and you're feeling like you're just so tired, take a Q Sport and you're going to have some intense energy over the next 6 hours. That's actually one of my favorite packs to buy is the Q3. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys can see all of these little notifications going off, but they just won't go away. So annoying. Which is why I get stuck on these slides. Okay, next one. Sorry, guys. Q4. These are our sprays. These are really, really awesome. You take them, like I was saying, underneath your tongue. Sublingual delivery is the quickest way that your body can absorb something other than getting an injection. So this has B12. We have D3. We have the sleep spray. We have a boost spray, which is kind of like a metabolism spray or a metabolism boosting spray. We've got vitamin C, which is awesome. And then our relief spray is kind of like Advil. It's like Advil in a spray form. And I think it's probably better for you than Advil. And then also, and it's not listed up here, but they just released this green one, which is fresh. It's, from what I'm being told, I've never used it, but from what I'm told is it's like a breath freshener. So that's kind of cool. And I actually want to try some of that. But in this kit, you get all of those. So you'll get 2 of the B12, 2 of the D3, 2 of the sleep, and then 1 of the rest of them. These are all 30-day supply. So like with the B12, you'd spray 8 sprays under your tongue a day. And by the end of the week, that's equivalent to 1 B12 shot. These sprays are $15 alone. And I'll tell you, I used to go get B12 shots, and it definitely was a lot more than $12 for a spray. I don't know the price, but it was more of like $100 and something for a month. So these are a really excellent deal. Vitamin D3 is really good for so many things, but I just learned myself, so I thought I'd share, but I have hypothyroid, and so taking vitamin D3, helps with the absorption of my thyroid medication. So that was really interesting to me. So our Q5, this is, our Q Trim. This is our weight management pack. This will come with our 2 meal replacement shakes, a chocolate and a vanilla. You'll get our metabolic boost, which is a little supplement that you take in the morning, in the afternoon. This is an amazing supplement. It's got carb blockers in it. It has fat shredding technology in it that is patented by Q Sciences. We own the rights to it. You won't find anything out there that works as good as this, I promise you. I've tried other things. This has done amazing things for me. When you first order this, you'll get some little free goodies over here. You'll have a shaker bottle, you'll have a little tape measure, and then a food journal. And you get that included because this next slide, you also get to meet Coach Amy. When you order that Q Trim pack, we also offer you our nutritionist and our trainer for free. That comes with the pack, which is awesome. She has amazing motivational Facebook groups. Great team building. She does meal planning, recipes, grocery lists. She can also customize that. So if somebody's gluten-free or doing keto, or, you know, the different types of lifestyle eatings that people go through, she can customize a meal plan for you to fit into whatever it is that you're doing, which is awesome. She will go through home workouts and then also any online coaching. She is amazing. She has had an incredible weight loss journey herself, and her energy is just on fire. Let me grab a drink. So I think the missing link to a lot of weight management programs is, you know, people get the supplementation aspect of it, but then they start out really strong with maybe meal prep or working out, but then kind of you can fall off a little bit. So I love that Q Sciences has bridged that gap and offers great supplementation, but then also we get Amy. She's awesome. And just the motivation alone of having her in your back pocket, I think is huge. So our Q6, this is our hemp oil and our micro-infused cream. Full spectrum, the best on the market, you guys. We pulled in almost every single little hemp bottle that we could get our hands on, whether that be offered through a storefront or whether that be offered through different direct selling companies. And, you know, people at corporate used this stuff for months at a time, studied it. We brought it into our lab. We did all of that because we wanted to create the best on the market. We wanted to be the best, and that's what we did. We've got a quick onset time with this. It is full spectrum. So it is hemp oil, not just CBD oil. We like to call it hemp oil because there's much more in ours than just the CBD itself. You are going to get a lot of benefit from other parts of the hemp plant than just extracting CBD from it. So that's why we did that. And then we also just, well, I have some right here. We have just samples of this, but we've got a hemp oil, but it's rest. So we've got the sleep spray, which is really great. They wanted to release a hemp oil for rest specifically. It's got some different ingredients in it, but it's also because the sleep spray is safe for children. However, if your child hasn't like hit that puberty state yet and you give them melatonin, number one, it could interact with their body's own production of melatonin. But number two, if you haven't hit that puberty level yet, melatonin has been known to give kids nightmares. So they created the Q Rest with different ingredients, still very beneficial for sleep and super safe for children. So that's fun. And then we also have a new roll-on pain cream, and it's double the strength of this micro-infused cream. And I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard excellent feedback from it. Our oil flavors, we have cinnamon, we have mocha. We'll be releasing a berry, I believe, in February. So that's super exciting. How can you get involved with Q Sciences? So we've got three ways. You can be an ambassador. You can make some money with us. You can invite people to test out these amazing products. You can offer the support to other people that you may know that want to make extra money. So you'd want to be an ambassador with us. You could be a preferred customer, which is being a customer, you're getting my ambassador price. That's what a preferred customer is. And then you can be a retail customer. You will be paying 10%. I believe it's 10% more than what my cost is. So those are the three ways that we offer you to be involved with Q. How can you become an ambassador? This is kind of what I really wanted to get into. Just real quickly, because I know we're going on almost a half an hour. $79.95 to get your welcome kit and your enrollment fee. Your welcome kit, let me pull this over here, is going to come with 3 sprays. You're going to get some samples of our energy drinks that you can mix. There's a few little goodies in here, and then also a whole bunch of like marketing material underneath this little black rectangle here. But you also get your personalized replicated website. So that's where people will go through and be able to place orders, and you make the commission off of that. You get this cool little app, and I know that you probably can't see that very well, but it's an app you put on your phone. Literally makes running your business so simple on the go. Then you also get a Q Pay card, which is just an online bank account and debit card. You can connect that to your own bank account and transfer money back and forth. Yeah, I think that's it. I was just talking about the app, and that's right there. So you'll get all of that. There's no monthly fee. There's no website fee. There's nothing like that. It's all included with that $79.95. And then I also would encourage you to pick one of those packs that I just went over, so you can start out strong and having. Sorry, I wanted to get down here. Start out strong with having some products in your hands so you can start talking to people about your experiences with them, but then also sharing with them anything that you might have on hand. This is our compensation plan. To a lot of people, it probably just looks like a really pretty graph with all these numbers on it. I kind of just wanted to go over real quickly the ways that we get paid here at Q Sciences. We, in this one box number 1, this is what we make off of our customer sales. So start at 15%, and if you sell more, you make a higher percentage off of that month. It is monthly, okay? So you'll make a higher percentage the more you go up. So 1 to 500, you're making 15%. 501 to 1,000, you're making 20%. 1,001 and above, you're making 25%. And these are also going to be going up, you guys, in February. So that's super exciting. I don't know the exact numbers of that yet. I have an idea, but it'll probably more than double. It'll probably double, and I think that they'll gradually keep going. I'm not sure. That's just kind of what I've heard through the grapevine. But then box 2 right here is when you start building a team of ambassadors, of other people who want to make money with you, you get to start making some of these big dollar amounts over here, okay? So your first rank would be going builder. You need to have 100 in your own personal product coming in. So one of those packs that we went over would be your first qualification done. You'll only ever need 2 ambassadors in this company with you that are active to be able to be commission qualified, to be able to make a paycheck, okay? So that's really important and really special because that's not the way it is in a lot of different companies. So I really like that they made it super simple. Obviously, you'd have to meet your volume. So your sales volume would be at 300, and you would make your commission check. But also, we have got bonuses attached to each rank advancement, okay? So over here in box 3, this is showing you all of the bonus amounts that you can make. In these first top 3, we want you guys to come in here and really be able to make money real quick. All right, so in your first 30 days, I'm encouraging you to go after this $500 because that's something that you can easily do. And then I'll talk about this box 4. This is the Freedom Financial Movement. This is debt bonuses. Once you hit our elite position, you'll get your $750 monthly commission. You'll make a $1,000 rank advance bonus, but then you also get an additional $100 that our company is going to be giving right to your debt account. So for instance, I got my email, it had the form in it, filled out my credit card account number on it, signed it, send it back, authorized them to put money onto that credit card. So you will never see that $100 in your hand, which is really great because if you're like me, like if you give me an extra $100, I'm probably going to go buy a sweater or something. So the fact that that gets to go directly to my debt account and help us pay off debt is huge. And these numbers, obviously, as you can see, they grow with each rank that you hit. But these ones are also, I think, going to be doubling sometime next year. If it's not in February, it'll be sometime later on in the year. So that's really special, really incredible that they're able to do that and that they put more money into their compensation plan in order to be able to help their ambassadors get out of debt. They want us to be smart with what we make or what we're doing with our money. So that's all for those slides. Let me stop sharing here real quick. If you guys have any questions, please unmute yourselves if you want to, or you can go ahead and drop them in the chat. Otherwise, I encourage you to get back with the person that invited you to this. Let them kind of go over any other questions. If you guys need some additional information, I'm happy to get on the phone with you and just kind of answer anything else that I maybe didn't get to or maybe wasn't super clear on. But if there is no questions, then again, thank you guys all for getting on here on a Sunday night. I really appreciate it. And get back with the person who invited you, and we will all talk soon. Bye, guys.